It's time. Hey, you guys, we are back to do SMS news. That's right. We have some breaking news, you guys, and we want to talk about it. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this commercial.
Yep.
Yeah. LY.
Welcome back, y'all, to SMS, Social Media Street News. We have the news that you can use.
So if this is your first time watching us on SMS News, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. You're going to enjoy content like this. And hey, you know what?
What?
Let's get into it.
Bam.
All right. Now, let's talk about something that's kind of heavy. It's been in the media since about, maybe it broke about 8 hours ago. So we want to talk about Kevin Samuels. A lot of you may already know who Kevin Samuels is. He's a big influencer on social media, and yeah, he is more of a dating coach, I guess you want to say. He was a dating coach.
Yes, he talked about controversial stuff, and he was a controversial, figure on social media, but he was very popular also. So like my wife said, we have the reasons, the cause of his death.
Yeah. The cause of his death, which this story was broke by TMZ, is hypertension. Yeah, hypertension. I know a lot of people was thinking that the young lady that he was
they
intimate
thought,
with, maybe
right.
Hours before, that it was actually maybe her, maybe something she had to do with it.
Right.
But no, it was not. It was just simple hypertension.
They when the news first broke when he passed a couple of months ago, they thought it was something fishy going on behind the scenes. But actually, like you said, it was hypertension. He was on medication for hypertension, and as you were saying before we came on air, I like that. that he was drinking a lot of energy drinks. That's what he did. Drank a lot of energy drinks, and from what I've heard in my little research I did, that energy drinks, too much of them will affect your heart. Once before I had 5-hour energy drinks, back to back on the road trying to stay awake. And I did feel my heart flutter while I was driving. Yeah. So you have to take those and drink those in moderations, because if you drink too much of it, it will affect your heart.
Yeah. It was hypertension, high blood pressure. So it just seems like he was not taking care of his overall health, which is very important, especially the older you get. You definitely have to make sure that you take care of your health. And I know he did those lives sometimes. It was like 11, 12 o'clock at night, something like that. So,
when you burn the candles on both ends, sometimes you be getting them energy drinks trying to keep yourself motivated and keep yourself going.
And just imagine too, a lot of people pulled on him. A lot of people, they did. They want to hear from him. So I'm sure he was busy on all of his outlets. From what I could see, it was just him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was just him.
You're talking about 1 million subscribers,
right.
And I don't know if you had a team, but I don't know if he had a team. Don't think so. And you pushing that content out.
Right. And like I said, I really didn't listen to him, so I'm not a fan or not a fan. I just he never just crossed my radar. So
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Me either. I know a lot of people did not like him because he did say a lot of things, especially against black women.
But
and so a lot of women were not a fan of him.
But a lot of women continued to call in too.
They did.
The times I did hear, listen to them, and watch them, it kind of baffles the mind why the women kept, they just kept calling in. It's like you guys are, either they were like glutton for punishment,
right?
Because you know how he's gonna go, you know how things gonna go left, and they continued to call in, and it continued to go left.
All right, so now let's move on to the next breaking news. Is Tasha K. Well, some of you may not know who Tasha K is, but Tasha K is a well-known YouTube content creator as well as Kevin Samuels. They are over 1 million subscribers, and so Tasha K has lost her appeal with Cardi B. So she's lost it, and she has to pay Cardi B $4 million. $4 million.
Yes, I know she has 1 million subscribers, but still,
it does not mean you got
$4
$1 million. $4
million still a lot of
money.
Yeah, and so it's allegedly that she put a house up for rent.
Yes.
And she downsized her vehicles.
Yes.
And because she can't afford to take care of that and pay Cardi B her $4 million.
All right. So we did get we talked about it, or I posted pictures in Patreon this weekend, and so yes, the pictures of the houses is over there. I cropped out the address and stuff. But yeah, the pictures are over there. You can see that it's a beautiful home, very beautiful home. But yes, it is on the market for rent, and I was trying to say the name of the city, but you have to go to Patreon to find that out.
Yeah.
For $5,000.
$5,000 a month. She couldn't sell the house because I'm assuming it's dealing with the lawsuit, so she really can't, sell the house. I don't know, and so the best thing she could do was rent it out.
Yep.
And maybe she's trying to rent it out and downsize of vehicles to appease to the courts. Just so she can seem like she can't afford that lifestyle no more because of the money. Maybe she's doing this before she goes back for another appeal. I don't know how many times she can appeal a lawsuit. So
I don't think once you lose it, what you coming back for?
Well, some people keep telling me I
can't imagine you coming back for the same thing. You have to say something else.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe she's trying to put her ducks in a row before she go back for another appeal.
Yeah. But I have watched Tasha K over the years. I've watched her on and off. I know Tasha K can have a mouth that's very reckless and can be very nasty. So I had to take her in doses, or sometimes I can't take it at all. But yeah, I was in the midst of when all of that stuff was going down. Meaning I was sitting there watching it on YouTube as it was taking place when she was interviewing Star Marie and all of this stuff that was said, about Cardi B. Now, in just my opinion, I know a lot of people saying that Tasha K is reaping what she's sown. That I'm not even to say that. That's not my place, honey. But I do know that when somebody tell you that take the videos down, you should take the videos down.
Yeah. So I've heard allegedly that she was told to take the videos down several times. She never did. Maybe it's the pride thing that Tasha K has, nobody gonna tell me what to do type of deal, or she just didn't care. But when you are allegedly lying on somebody, that's defamation.
Yeah, it is.
And you said it perfectly the last time. Go ahead, you said when you were talking about defamation and telling the truth, and
yeah. I mean, a lot of people, some people, and I've heard from different content creators and bloggers and stuff, they feel that okay, Tasha K, Cardi B won this lawsuit against Tasha K, and it's going to affect other bloggers and other content creators that's doing gossip or hot topics and stuff like that. And I said, no, it shouldn't if you're telling the truth.
Hearsay, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you flat out lying on somebody, making stuff up, that's crossing the line.
Yeah, because even Iggy Azalea, I think I'm saying her name properly. She even told Tasha K, hey, you better stop doing what you're doing before I sue you, because I got that good old court money or something like that. So she even threatened to sue. So it's just kind of like some of the celebrities or people feel like, oh, they talk about me, I finna go in there and tell them I'm a Tasha K and sue you, and that's gonna make them be fearful to feel like I can't say this, I can't say that. Just whatever you say, make sure that it's truth, and make sure that you have the proof to back up what you're saying. But the whole thing is, you can't be on these streets lying.
Right, and the main thing, you always got to say allegedly, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not facts. It's hearsay. So this is what you hear. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there put that stuff out there as facts.
Yeah, and a lot of times Tasha K didn't even like to use the word allegedly. Now she would say it from time to time, but some stuff she said I ain't got to say allegedly because this is I know it's true. And some stuff be way far fetched that she would say. I'm not saying it's a fake. I'm not saying that it is true, but some stuff be so far fetched. And so it's the thing is that somebody, Cardi B was just that chick that continued to keep fighting because this been going on for years and years until she actually won. And then her lawyers were, top notch, and Tasha K lawyers didn't seem like they were not. They were not top notch.
That's the old saying: big bank take little bank. Cardi B had the big bank lawyers, and Cardi B. I'm sorry, Cardi. Cardi B had the big bank lawyers, and Tasha K had the little bank lawyers. Yeah. It makes a big difference.
It makes a huge difference. All right, now we're going to segue to our senior segment. I know this is a new segment.
You call it senior segment?
Senior citizen.
Why?
Because we're about to talk about a senior citizen that is that's about to get married to a younger citizen.
Why he got to be painted as the joke in this segment?
Well,
why she can't be painted as the joke in this segment?
Well, she can. So yes, this segment is we're talking about the new, possibly,
allegedly
show that Porsha may be having her own show, her wedding special that is going to be coming on and airing on Bravo. So yes, I called it the senior edition because she's getting married to her uncle. No,
man, yeah. Why people hating on Simon? Simon just played it right. He got him a gold mine. People talking about him. His name is out there, and he's trending. Can't hate the player, hate the game.
All right. Anyway, so so I don't know if you guys will be watching, but so Porsha is getting her own spinoff show, and so we'll be watching, we'll be reviewing it, honey. We'll be seeing what's going on, seeing the uncle walking down the aisle.
And maybe her and the network made up because last time they cut her show short because of the fight, and now apparently they kumbaya one another, and they back together, and there's a possibility that she has a show coming.
So we will be reviewing it.
Yeah, we will. And me personally, I liked the show from last season.
I know you liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. I like Dennis. He might not be on this show, but I like Dennis, and I like the whole family dynamic of that show. So we'll see how it goes this time.
All right. So the next news is what? It's an oldie but a goodie.
Hey, this next news is news you really don't want to use, okay?
We're going to go now back in the day segment.
Back in the day when we were wearing cross-colored pants and that was like FUBU shirts and stuff. And
Jenny from the block.
Yeah, Jenny from the block and the big hoop earrings and stuff. J-Lo and Ben Affleck married. Who would have thought?
Yep.
They went all the way around the world
to
come back. So who would have thought?
So they are married. So I know you were saying off air that you don't know if this was like a publicity stunt or stuff, and I was like, well, for what, honey? Publicity for what? What they doing?
Man, they want that name back out there. It don't matter out there for 5 minutes or 5 years. They want that name back out there.
Folks get too old, honey, to be talking about publicity.
Man, this is Hollywood. There ain't no age limit on Hollywood. Shoot, man, you got old people getting married. Look at Simon and Porsha. Hollywood, it don't matter how old you is. You gonna get your name out there. Trust me, when I get my 80s, I want to keep my name out there. That's right.
So anyway,
Eddie, what he doing in the club? He 80 years old. He that man over the head with his cane. I gotta keep my name out there.
So yes, you guys, that's pretty much it for SMS News. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope this was news that you can use, put in your back pocket, and wait for the next episode of SMS News. You guys were gonna bring it to you.
Yeah, SMS News. I said it right. SMS. Yeah, SMS. I'm doing Superman.
Okay, so my co-anchor has just kind of had a little something going on, but
hey, that's how I'm signing off there.
We're gonna go ahead and end this episode. So we will see you guys on the next video, and don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Bye.